I just think it's very easy to just come from like outside of the industry. As much as like actually people from outside the industry have a great place because they can tell us a lot of what we're blind to just because we're in it. But then there's the outsiders coming in and saying, man, this is such a slow industry. We're going to come and disrupt it. My favorite phrase is we're going to disrupt construction. What part of construction? Like data centers, like commercial, concrete structures, bridges. Like what part of construction are you talking?
Yeah,
there's only so much you can know about XYZ as a very niche in an industry. So how is it that somebody can come out and tell me everything about there is to know about an industry, how AI is going to disrupt it, and they haven't actually worked a day in the life I just don't buy it.
You or somebody with your background in that niche experience has to tell the model, this is this thing, and then this is this, and do it 10,000 different times. And then once you fine tune that model, it'll start to behave how you want. But there's nobody they have PhDs, training models, doing things, OpenAI, they're trying to get to general intelligence, but these niche industries, engineering, there's no special fine-tuned model for it.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Copilot. I know we have access to it, but I've never used it. Don't really see a reason to.
Where do you think it's going?
I think there's a couple of different ways it will go, but history tells us downward pressure on fees, which is kind of unfortunate.
Maybe the demand for our real services, aside from all of the take a note, put it in the computer, all of the administrative nonsense, is weeded out to some extent. Maybe that demand goes up and our rates can get closer to the attorney level versus the $150 or $200 billables that we're lucky to get. And meanwhile, attorneys are rocking out $500. I think in the professional engineering world, the most valuable skill you can be teaching people is hallucination detection. You have to understand when it's prone to tell you something that's not true and how to identify them. And if you're not, the unfortunate thing is if you're not using it, you're not learning how it's lying to you. And if you don't know how it lies to you, you're not using it enough.
People start to think that you can know more. You can know more beyond the context of your expertise and specialty by just using these things at a surface level. And that's not to say you could not use these to have multiple careers faster because you could learn more and do more. But like at a surface level, I don't think that's right.
I personally have the belief of that in our profession, it needs to be taken pretty seriously how much we need to get involved with it and be a part of it. We should be training the models. We should be part of knowing what they can do and what they can't do. And because if we don't, then somebody else, some guru is going to come out there and just sell this engineering capable thing. And that's going to be pretty risky.